The monk Bodhidharma, or Dharma in Chinese, is the man credited with establishing Zen Buddhism in China, approximately 1,500 years ago. He's also said to have taught the first exercises that would later evolve to become Shaolin Kung Fu to the monks of the Shaolin Temple. Now, Dharma was not Chinese. He is believed to have been a prince in southern India who excelled at Buddhist studies. Before his master died, he told Dharma to go to China. So after the death of his master, Dharma gave up life as a prince and made the long journey to China. Upon arriving in China, he visited Emperor Wu, who ruled over southern China at the time. Now, Emperor Wu had erected many Buddhist statues and supported Buddhist temples. The emperor asked Dharma if his actions were good. Dharma replied that they were not, pointing out that the emperor had done these things out of a desire to show off and accumulate blessings, rather than truly caring for his people. Emperor Wu ordered him to leave the palace. So he continued traveling and saw a monk lecturing to a group of people. This monk was named Shen Guang. Bodhidharma would occasionally nod his head in agreement at Shen Guang's lecture, and sometimes shake his head in disagreement. This angered Shen Guang, and he took his monk's beads and threw them at Dharma, knocking out some of his teeth. Dharma simply smiled and turned away. Seeing this, Shen Guang realized that Dharma was a great master and followed him, yet Dharma said nothing to Shen Guang. When Dharma came to a river, he is said to have stood on a single reed and glided across the surface of the water. Shen Guang tried to do the same, but fell into the river. When Dharma, still being followed by Shen Guang, arrived at the Shaolin Temple in what is now modern-day Henan province, he went to a cave behind the temple and proceeded to meditate facing a wall for 9 years. Throughout this time, Shen Guang stood guard outside the cave, occasionally asking Dharma to teach him, but getting no response. When Dharma finally awoke after 9 years, he moved into a room the monks had prepared for him in the temple and meditated for another 4 years. Shen Guang stood guard the whole time. After awaking from this second period of meditation, he saw that the monks' bodies were weak from sitting for long periods, so he taught them a set of exercises to strengthen their bodies. These exercises were later evolved into Shaolin Kung Fu. Dharma saw Shen Guang's devotion and taught him Buddhism. Shen Guang, adopting the name Hui Ke, would later become the abbot of the Shaolin Temple. Dharma is one of the many figures in Chinese history who displayed supernormal skills and the ability to meditate for years on end. These skills were seemingly linked to their ability to show compassion and let go of the troubles of the world, especially when they were harmed by others. The monks of the Shaolin Temple followed this tradition, and their skills in martial arts reached heights beyond what is normally considered humanly possible.